What if Spider-Man wasn't a young superhero swinging through a colorful New York? What if he was a broken, middle-aged detective living in a dark city filled with crime, corruption, and secrets? Today we're diving into the complete story of Spider-Man Noir, a darker version of Spider-Man, where a forgotten hero is forced to wear the mask once again. So let's begin. The story takes place in an alternate universe set in the 1930s. Here, Peter Parker isn't Spider-Man. Instead, the city's protector is Ben Reilly, a former hero who gave up being Spider-Man years ago. After failing to save the woman he loved, Ben abandoned his heroic life and became a private investigator. Since then, he has been living with regret, loneliness, and the memories of his past. With Spider-Man gone, crime has taken over the city. A powerful gangster named Silvermane now controls almost everything. One day, Ben is hired to find a man named Edison, but when he finally tracks him down, something unbelievable happens. Edison's body suddenly bursts into flames, and moments later, he's dead. Ben quickly realizes that this is no ordinary case. As he investigates further, he discovers that Edison was a World War I veteran. Even more shocking, Edison wasn't the only one with strange abilities. Other former soldiers, including Flint Marko and Lonnie Lincoln, also possess mysterious powers. At the same time, Ben meets Cat Hardy, a famous nightclub singer. What starts as a complicated relationship slowly turns into something much deeper. But Cat is connected to Flint Marko, better known as Sandman. Flint secretly loves Cat, but his condition is getting worse every day. The powers inside him are slowly destroying his body. As Ben continues his investigation, he uncovers a terrifying secret. During World War I, German scientists performed experiments on captured soldiers. Those experiments altered their DNA and left them with strange mutations. Years later, those mutations evolved into powerful abilities, but there was a terrible price. Every person affected by the experiments was slowly dying. Ben soon learns about Dr. Fabre, a scientist trying to cure these mutations. Unfortunately, her research accidentally made the powers even stronger and more dangerous. Meanwhile, Silvermane sees an opportunity. He recruits Flint, Lonnie, and a dangerous electric-powered mutant named Layden, building a small army of superpowered criminals. The city is now closer than ever to complete chaos. When Kat learns that Flint may not have much time left, she desperately searches for a way to save him. In doing so, she makes a decision that changes everything. She reveals Spider-Man's true identity to Dr. Fabre. Soon after, Ben is kidnapped. Dr. Fabre and her son Ogden believe that Spider-Man's mutation is unique. They think his blood could be the key to creating a cure. Ben is forced to endure painful experiments as Fabre works tirelessly to develop an antidote. Eventually, she succeeds. The antidote not only works, but also restores Ogden's health. But before anyone can celebrate, disaster strikes. Silvermane and his superpowered allies attack the laboratory. The facility erupts into chaos. Dr. Fabre and Ogden are killed, and the entire lab is consumed by flame. Fortunately, Ben escapes with the antidote. However, when he discovers that Kat revealed his secret, he feels completely betrayed. Broken and angry, Ben nearly gives up. But after talking with his closest friends, he makes a different choice. Instead of using the antidote on himself, he decides to save the others first. Lonnie becomes the first person to receive the cure, and it works perfectly. For the first time, there is real hope. But when Silvermane learns about the antidote, he panics. If his followers are cured, he'll lose the power that keeps them under his control. Determined to stop Ben, Silvermane launches one final plan. Soon, every major player in the story is drawn into a final confrontation. Silvermane captures Kat and threatens her life to uncover Spider-Man's identity. At the same time, Ben's friend Robbie disguises himself as Spider-Man, creating confusion and buying valuable time. Then, at the perfect moment, Ben's powers return. The real Spider-Man is back. What follows is an explosive final battle. Layden unleashes devastating electrical attacks across the battlefield, while Silvermane desperately tries to maintain control. But Flint finally realizes the truth. Silvermane never cared about any of them. He was only using them. Flint turns against Silvermane and joins Spider-Man's side. During the chaos, Kat confronts Silvermane herself. After everything he has done, she finally puts an end to him once and for all. Meanwhile, Spider-Man faces Layden in a brutal showdown. Despite being outmatched, Ben refuses to give up. In the end, he defeats Layden and saves the city from total destruction. Only one dose of antidote remains. Without hesitation, Ben gives the final cure to Flint. Flint is finally healed and gets a chance to start a new life. Later, he and Kat leave the city together, but there is no antidote left for Ben. He can either chase a normal life or accept who he truly is. In the end, Ben makes his choice. He embraces the mask once again and fully becomes Spider-Man, a hero who may never have a normal life, but will never stop protecting others. And that's the complete story of Spider-Man Noir. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more movies.